Hey, beautiful mama. How are you today? This is Diane, your healthy pregnancy advocate. Let's talk about your belly. Is it starting to grow?
Hey there, I'm Diane, and I am your healthy pregnancy advocate. Your beautiful pregnant body is going through a lot of changes right now, and if you're like most women, that kind of freaks you out, right? Well, have no fear. Over the last 20 plus years, I've helped thousands of mums to enjoy a relaxed, calm, and confident pregnancy. And now it's your turn.
Okay, so you might be 4 or 5 months pregnant and you are starting to feel like you're getting a bit of a belly growing. That's so exciting. Now, it is different for everyone. Some women will definitely sort of jump right out early on in their pregnancy, and others it'll be later. In fact, there's been television shows about I didn't know I was pregnant, which seems kind of crazy that you don't know you're pregnant and you don't have the symptoms and you're really not showing. So, like that, it's different for actually everybody. Now, I was going to ask if you've ever said to someone, oh my gosh, you're looking beautiful, when do you do? I did that once. I'll never do it again because she wasn't pregnant. I asked her when she was due, and she just looked at me like she said, I'm not pregnant. And it was awkward. So, don't do that. Make sure you tell people you are pregnant in case they're wondering, and then you can take them off the hook too in case that ever happens to them. So, anyways, let's get back to the baby bump. As your uterus is growing, your baby is growing inside, and we know that there's different sizes. We kind of relate them to fruits along the way during your pregnancy, all the weeks inside your pregnancy. So, right now, if you're sitting there at about 4 or 5 months, your baby, your fetus, is probably only about the size of, and the size of your palm. Sometimes I say it like the size of a peach. So when you think about that inside your stomach, it's not really going to show. But as your uterus gets bigger and it starts to project, you will start to have that showing phase of your pregnancy. Now, along with that comes some symptoms, right? Usually around that time, you've probably had some morning sickness before that, some swollen and tender breasts, some nausea, some heartburn, all those things go with it. Believe me, you will be getting better as time goes on, and that's something to look forward to. You obviously are going to have those symptoms, but they will dissipate over the next while. So, how are you feeling? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting all the really good foods, enough exercise? Those are some really, really important things to be taking in during your pregnancy. I will be holding some presentations and workshops coming up about all the things you can do to have a healthy pregnancy through every stage of your pregnancy, all of your 3 trimesters. And I want you to join me. That'll be really exciting to have you with me. I'm going to be having some expert speakers come in, some doulas, some lactation experts, just a little bit of everything for you so that you can have a really knowledgeable pregnancy and a fun one too. Now, when I say fun, I'm really talking about just, sitting back and relaxing, enjoying your pregnancy. Because you can get totally stressed out, you can build up a lot of anxiety, but you got to remember that every day is a miraculous day. And if you can learn to celebrate it, that's my whole thing. Celebrate and enjoy every moment that you can because it will go by. And for some of you, it may be your only pregnancy. So it's something you want to relish and really take part in. Read up, do a lot of reading, and just take part in anything that you can. Now that COVID is slowing down and people are going out and seeing each other more, there are many classes that you can take. Some prenatal classes, some prenatal fitness and yoga. And the whole great thing about that is it brings you into community of other moms. So I think that's key. I think for our mental attitude, it's so important to be around other people just like yourself, who are going through different things or similar things in their pregnancy, and feel like you're not alone. Okay, so I encourage you to do that. Get out, meet other women, and join clubs. And if you can't, sometimes just go for a walk around the block. You never know who you're going to meet, right? So if you have little kids, you'll end up in a park and then the connection just starts. So I am so excited for you. I want you to be able to do a bit of meditation too along your pregnancy journey. That's what I'm all about. My story was that with my first pregnancy, I was really scared. My doctor and I sat down, we did some meditation techniques, and it did help. But it wasn't until my second pregnancy that I really went to heart with those meditation affirmations, deep breathing, and it made a world of difference. It was so phenomenal. I just wanted to tell everybody. And so I am with my program that I'm bringing out shortly. So I hope you get to join me with that. So right now, I'd love to take you through a little meditation or an affirmation of sorts. And I think it's good to do these every day. That's part of journaling as well, which will just bring the calmness to you. Okay, so this affirmation, we'll call it love. Okay, so what I want you to do is take 2 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Ready? Okay, and one more. I love exactly where I am. I am so happy and so content. I love the fact that my pregnancy is special. It makes me feel wonderful. And I love the fact that I will be holding my baby in my arms real soon. I love my pregnancy. I love being a mom. Again, 2 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more. Wonderful. You know, just those deep breaths is what's going to really relax you and keep you calm. If you can do that throughout your pregnancy, just, set the clock before lunch, after lunch, whenever you're having a tea, just say, I'm going to do some deep breathing for me. Think of something that just makes you happy. You can say it out loud. You can be quiet about it, but that will just bring the calmness. The calmness will bring down your blood pressure. It'll do so much good for your body. So those are the things I want you to get excited about with your pregnancy. I want you to celebrate things, and I just want you to really love where you're at. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. I hope you can join me. I will leave some information as to when my upcoming webinar will be, and you can get on board and have a listen for all the goodies. We're going to talk about the things that pregnant women tend to do that they shouldn't, and some 3 secrets that I have for you to have a wonderful, calm, and confident pregnancy. And as I always say, remember, a healthy, happy mama means a healthy, happy baby. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for dropping by and watching the show with me today. I hope you really got something out of it. Hey, listen, I just want to remind you that if you are carrying a baby, you also need to be carrying a subscription to our YouTube channel, because we're going to give you all the information that you really need to make the most out of your pregnancy and have the most enjoyable journey. And I have a very special offer I want to tell you about. I've been helping moms enjoy their pregnancy, reduce pain, and get the most out of their pregnancy for over 20 years. And I've built an online workshop that I'm doing right now to help new moms really understand the 3 fundamental secrets that you need to know so that you can go through your entire pregnancy and labor with as little pain as possible. So if you want to watch the workshops and join me, go to havingababy.io. We'll see you on the next show.